The neighboring nations of Uzbekistan and Kazakhstan face off within the boxing ring. So much success since their independence, completely different schools of boxing. But my goodness, this one have national bragging rights at stake. Having to be told to step back by our referee because they are keen to enter the fray and get this one underway. We're in the 52-kilogram flyweight division, and it's between boxers from Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan. The man in red is Kenzhe Muratuly. His opponent wearing blue is the Uzbek boxer Shakhzod Muzaffarov. Beautiful right hand landed by the man in blue. And there's looking for that same shot once again, but he takes the counter left hand from the southpaw in red. But Muzaffarov appears to be a confidence type athlete. Once he establishes his flow, he looks to assert his confidence and frustrate and take his opponents out of their game. That's what he did to real effect sometimes during the clinches in his opening bout against the boxer from Iran on the 14th of April, when he just held him and was rapping him on the head as though he's knocking on a door, against the rules, but just to try and frustrate the man as he's having more right hand success in the opening portion of this first round. Nice work to the body from Muratuly, digging away with that left hand as the two boxers tangling on the inside. Straight back into the fray steps Muzaffarov, and he lands with a left hand as he sprung back into range. Quick-footed attacks being launched by the boxer from Uzbekistan. Muratuly looking for that left hand to the body once again. Beautiful punch picking once more. Reverse 1-2 from Muzaffarov. Better than the single shot success landed by Muratuly. Lead left hook not too far away. Muratuly looking to counter, but the quickness of Muzaffarov paying dividends in this opening round, and there's a right hand to the body, left hook to the head landed by the boxer in blue. Muratuly dropping his hands now, trying to present a trap for the man in blue, but he obliges by landing a leaping lead left hook. Same shot once again, same success. Muratuly, well, he's being beaten to the punch repeatedly here. Nice shot landed upstairs by Muratuly in red. But there's another right hand lead against the southpaw landed by Muzaffarov. So Muratuly edging forwards, but he's picked off by a beautiful right hand, which was turned into an uppercut by Muzaffarov. Right hand success once again. And traditional coaching manuals will tell you that the right hand an effective antidote against the southpaw, and hasn't Muzaffarov demonstrated that during the course of this opening round as he lands with his Sunday punch once again. The right cross, a really effective punch for the boxer in blue in that opening round of boxing. He appears to be slightly more compact than his opponent from Kazakhstan, but he used his feet terrifically, and that is why he has swept the board. 10-9 for all 5 scoring judges in favor of the boxer from Uzbekistan. Very good performance indeed, and there's an example of the speed of hand and foot that he was able to utilize to consistently get his offense away first.
Seconds out, please. Round 2.
So into the second round then, and the boxer in blue, Shakhzod Muzaffarov, a quite brilliant opening 3 minutes to sweep the board. 10-9 for all 5 judges, and the punch that served him so well in the opening 3 minutes, right on target in the opening seconds of this second round. The right hand catching the advancing Muratuly, who is trying to quicken his feet now, and credit to him for that, because he's aware that he conceded the opening round for all 5 judges, but he's run into a right cross once again. Terrific timing from Muzaffarov. Watching, waiting, and then looking to uncoil that right cross to catch the Kazakh boxer as he's attempting to come in. Turned it into a half hook, half uppercut, and then lands another right cross after that. Beautiful right cross, but it was countered by a backhand out of the southpaw stance from Muratuly, who perhaps is beginning to hit his timing together in a bid to overturn the deficit that he accrued in that opening round. And again, you have to credit Muratuly, who would have been told by his corner that, listen, you've lost that opening round, get out there and do something different. He's keeping his composure, he's keeping his shape, but he is trying to increase his work rate and quicken his feet. But he's being picked off by singles. He did counter with a left cross of his own. 2-1 again in favor of Muzaffarov. Terrific left hook in the as he spun off the line from Muzaffarov. Just beyond the midpoint of the second round. Left hand landed on the inside by Muratuly. Muratuly losing his footing as he launched a fully committed left cross. But look at the concentration evident on the faces of the boxers as they work for their openings. Or the swarming attack in flailing fashion from Muzaffarov, but it was off the mark. That right cross certainly wasn't. And Muratuly hasn't found an answer to evade that punch. Same shot, same success once again for Muzaffarov. And again, he is just sticking to what's working, and it's worked beautifully for him so far through the portion of boxing we have had. 1 completed round and almost another one in the book. Just 30 seconds to go here in the second round. This time, the left cross, the left jab catches the advancing Muratuly after the right hand fell short. But you have to credit Muratuly, the reigning Kazakh national champion in the youth category, because he keeps on coming. He's remaining committed to his mission, but he's hit by a single lead left hook. And when you score with solid singles like that, that jolt the head back, they really are noticeable. And one suspects that is going to be another round in favor of the boxer in blue. Again, live scoring available, and there is confirmation. 2 rounds in the book, both of them scored unanimously of Shakhzod Muzaffarov, who is picking his punches exquisitely through 6 completed minutes. Some of the action from that second round.
Seconds out, please. Round 3.
So into the third and final round then. And right while the bell was still reverberating around the arena, the man in blue helped himself to another beautifully timed right cross. And he's goading his man now. Again, I talked about the manner in which he tries to frustrate his opponents once he gets on top. And you saw him waving the man in as if to say, okay, come on with it. And now the showboating begins, and that is no disrespect to his opponent. It's just to try and get in his mind and frustrate him further as he continues to feed him a flicking left jab, piling up the points. Muratuly, he's compelled to go after his man as he lands with a flashing left cross out of that southpaw stance. But he's got, well, it's just making his mission more difficult because the timing of Muzaffarov has been such that when he's coming forwards and he's put on the end of a cluster of body punches before a 2-shot success upstairs from the man in blue, that in trying to close the gap and get to grips with him, he's just walking on to the well-timed punch picking coming from the fists of Muzaffarov. Nudging right hand landed once again from Muzaffarov. Muratuly will be aware of the time, score, context of this contest running out of time as we approach the midpoint of the third and final round. Nudging right hand landed as a hook by Muzaffarov on the inside. Then another flicking jab up on his toes, moving laterally left and right in free-flowing fashion. Muratuly into a clinch, but that is not where he wants to be. He's got to try and find a home for his longer straight punches, but he hasn't been able to slow down the beautiful movement of Muzaffarov, and nor has he been able to evade the punches that have been pushed out in rapid fire fashion. Good right hand to the body from Muzaffarov, left hand over the top from Muratuly in response. The right hand was a pecking shot landed by the boxer in red. It was countered by a left jab from Muzaffarov. Lead left hook spinning out of the corner. Check left hook landed by Muzaffarov, who really is showing wonderful variety here in the boxing ring. His success was predicated on that right hand lead. Most of it came off that. And then he just has gone through his range of shots, picking the appropriate one out of the tool bag. And invariably he has had success with it, far more sustained success than Muratuly, who has had his moments. And even during that exchange, the most solid shot was the final right hand, like that one landed by Muzaffarov. This has been a brilliant display in this battle between two hotly contested rival boxing nations, but this one was turned into pretty much a procession. Such was the beautiful boxing produced by the man in blue, Shakhzod Muzaffarov, with a wonderful display. The right hand scored repeatedly, all contest long. Muratuly couldn't evade it. Kazakh national champion eliminated. Let's get confirmation.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout by unanimous decision is the boxer from the blue corner, Muzaffarov Shakhzod.
And there is confirmation of a unanimous points decision victory for Shakhzod Muzaffarov. Wide margin of victory for the judge from Singapore. Closer for the judge from Ukraine. And he is rightly elated with the terrific performance that